There we go. Hello? All right. My bad, bro.
Oh, you good?
All right. Cool. My bad, bro.
Oh, you good?
I'm just waiting on Curtis, you know. I'm about to share it into the group. About to share it on my page.
All right. So he was on.
See? Motherfuckers disappeared. Slide up. Man, I ain't messing with these fools. Had me get on here and it ain't even on here. Hold on. I did. He said invite him. All you gotta do is click on the link. Just click on the link, see? That should be your invite. There you go. Damn, nigga.
You got to
All right.
invite Al back.
All he gotta do is click on the link.
Well, y'all left, and then
My bad, bro. My bad.
see that's what I'm saying. Like you fired, bro.
You can do it if you want to.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
Is it live in the
into
group?
I'm sharing it into the group right now. And then all right, it should be in there.
Come on, hack.
My bad, bro. My bad. All right. So all right. We live. We live. We live. Hey, what's the night game for the night?
Packers, Vikings.
Packers Vikings, which nobody should care about. Is either one of those teams even still in it for the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think both of them still in it, bro.
Hmm.
Let me see. All right. All right, we live, y'all.
All right. So, what was the most interesting thing y'all saw today?
The most interesting thing we saw,
Yeah.
honestly, I was real impressed by Browning today, even though they lost. Jake Browning was really impressive today. Your boy, Just Run Fields had a pretty good game today too.
Yeah, by running. Good job.
He threw for 250 today.
I know a guy who threw for 300.
numbers.
See, can't stay on topic. Let's talk Lamar though. Let's go ahead and dig into that real quick, bro. Like, because I'm about to probably piss y'all off a little bit.
No, hold on. Before you do that, I know what my job is here. But before you do that,
Yeah,
let me say, you called it, man, back in August or whatever. That $1, I told you to bet $1. I don't know what you put on it, but
I put 100.
you put yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
Put 100.
Good call, man.
Coming my way in a few weeks.
Good call, man. All right.
Appreciate you. But I say all that to say, I honestly don't think Lamar Jackson should be the MVP of the league.
He shouldn't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like I feel like at this point he's not screwed up.
That's all it is, bro.
That's the only reason why he's gonna win.
Then who should be the MVP?
CMC.
Then Then my rebuttal to that is, what makes him MVP over Raheem Mostert, who has the same amount of TDs as him?
He's got more yards than Mostert too, though, right?
Yeah, he's got more everything. Receiving.
But me personally, if I was to give the MVP award out, it'd be to Tyreek Hill. That would be my league MVP.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, yeah. Well, I'm not saying I would give it to Tyreek, but he gonna take him and Monster. They gonna cancel each other's votes out.
Bingo.
But Hill, yeah, it would have to be Hill over Monster. Then if it's Hill, then why wouldn't it be Tua? Like it's like
bingo.
In my opinion, he made Tua this year though. Like there's no question about it. Like did he not make Tua? Did he not make Tua into what we think to be a really good quarterback?
Let's do this. Tua has 2,000-yard receivers, not just one.
Okay.
And Mostert does have 20+ TDs. So made Tua what? Seems like Tua made them.
Nah, hell no.
Come on,
exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
On,
so
man.
Tua didn't make them. So all them putting up stats like that they cancel each other out.
I ain't going that far, bro.
They cancel each other out.
They cancel each other out.
I ain't going that far because look at all the attention that Tyreek Hill gets, bro, compared to Jalen Waddle. Like Waddle ain't getting the attention. Tyreek.
What attention, man? He's still doing me. I can't tell he's getting attention.
Yeah, they can't give him attention because he's in motion, and because of Mike McDaniel's system, you can't give him attention. He's always in motion, them illegal motions, and
he's still getting double and triple team though. Is he not?
Hey, he dropped a wide open touchdown today in the red zone. I don't know who was supposed to be watching him on that, but
he did.
MVP though.
Nah, MVP's dropped.
So nothing you've said has said that he should be MVP
so here's
over
my question.
Lamar.
Here's my question. Like Lamar Jackson is your league MVP, right? His best game by a mile was today. Like, give me another game before today where he was really good.
This is a career day, man. I don't know if he probably didn't even throw for 300 this year. Maybe one other time.
Last week.
All right.
Guys, we don't. We didn't got spoiled in sports where we just keep. He
had 19 touchdowns in 15 games, man.
Who has 30? Who has 30 touchdowns?
His MVP year, he had 40.
Who has 30 this year though?
Allen.
Josh Allen.
That's it. All right. So it's a down year passing because it's a bad quarterback.
Josh Allen also has more everything than Lamar.
Josh Allen has, I think, 41 total touchdowns on the season right now.
Yeah. Lamar has 20. He 28 maybe.
But we going off. We it's not just stats, guys. Like value isn't just
his
stats.
team didn't lose. His team hasn't lost.
Josh Allen isn't Buffalo 10-6 right now, or 10.
Josh Allen has turned the ball over every single game except one.
Yeah, so
like let's keep that in mind.
He's got four more turnovers than Lamar does on the season.
So he has more. I don't know why that had to be a stat.
It's only 4. Only 4.
Only 4 if you count fumbles. If you count fumbles, Lamar.
Yeah, that's not
how many more picks
enough.
does
See,
he have?
that's not enough. See,
how many more picks does he have?
I want to say like he got like 6 or 7 more picks.
Okay,
6 or 7
thank
more,
you.
6 or 7
So
more.
That's not
y'all wanna-
enough. You talking about thank you. That's not enough.
that is because we're talking
It's
about y'all talking about passing. Since we're gonna put fumbles in the running category because all he does is run. So passing, he's clearly passed worse than Lamar.
He has damn near twice as many touchdowns.
Oh, he has twice as many touchdowns.
Just
Yeah.
about. Well, he's got like 12 or 13 more touchdowns. I got to get the numbers, but it's like 12 or 13 more touchdowns.
Without the numbers,
Lamar
we
came
just
in the
talking
game
about
with
it.
like 20, with like he had 19 passing and 5 rushing, I believe. So Lamar
Right.
might be at 29 touchdowns now. So he probably has what 12 or so more total touchdowns than Lamar. Probably 1,800 more passing yards
So why aren't we talking about Josh Allen for MVP?
because of Buffalo's record. That's and that's honestly getting to the point.
In all honesty with you, I the only reason why I brought up Josh Allen was we talking about the MVP award, and then quarterbacks obviously come to mind. It's a quarterback. Unfortunately, it's a quarterback-driven award, and I hate that. And in all honesty with you, I think Tyreek Hill definitely deserves to be put in that conversation.
He should be top 5. You know they're gonna throw Dak. They're gonna throw Dak up in.
You gonna throw Dak? See, you about to piss Curtis off.
I would take Dak over Tyreek Hill.
You would take Dak over Tyreek for MVP?
Yes.
I ain't going that far, bro. That's too far.
Because again, my argument is Tyreek plays a dependent position. In order, again, I said this with the Heisman. A receiver's not going to win a Heisman unless his quarterback is up for the award as well.
But isn't I have
It's
a
a
question on
dependent
that, though.
position.
Isn't every position a dependent position?
No.
I mean,
Quarterback
for
and
real,
running.
Hold on. We're seeing this right now with Patrick Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes has receivers that has 41 has receivers who drop 41 passes. So Pat don't look the same. What is Patrick Mahomes if his receivers is dropping the football? So
The same guy he was when they was catching it. They just dropping the ball now. He still doesn't read a defense well. He still won't check it down.
You're not for no.
The only thing that's changed is his numbers look worse. He's still playing the exact same way he's always played.
It's gonna be the quarterback bias, so man. Like that's
so with that statement, is Patrick Mahomes really that great, or is just the people around him great? I'm actually giving him more credit than you are.
I don't think you are. See,
I am. His numbers just look bad because they dropping the ball.
I don't think his numbers. If his numbers look bad, he has better numbers than Lamar.
I would actually go as far as to say this. I might put Pat as my MVP over Lamar Jackson right now.
Right.
Of course you would, but we know why. But
no,
why?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
We know why.
Here's the reason why I say that.
He's the
you hit it with the paper bag test for the MVP vote, man.
I mean, Pat is Bray's Beyonce. He's in the Pat hive. Like it's a disgusting thing.
How?
You're in the hive, bro.
If this was just a few years ago, everybody knows I was like low on Patrick Mahomes. I felt the same way about Patrick Mahomes.
No, you weren't.
Bro, I can tag you on a post. I had the same.
Please don't tag me in a post when I know you personally and you say differently. Please don't.
I was critical of Patrick Mahomes a few years ago because I felt like he was a product of Andy Reid and the weapons he had around him.
Hey, Bray is always critical of people.
Until you prove me otherwise.
Yeah.
Until you prove to me otherwise, I'm going to be critical of you. I'm gonna question you.
If they're both 12-4, who wins the MVP?
Didn't Baltimore go beat Kansas City this year?
If they're both 12-4, who wins the MVP, man?
Whoever wins the head-to-head matchup. But they're not both 12-4, so we don't have to really argue that. We can't do coulda, shoulda, wouldas.
Lamar's the MVP because of the Ravens' record. That's it.
I'm looking at it. Everyone crowned the San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl champs. And on Christmas Day, I watched that man and his team go down there and then obliterate them. And y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Josh Allen or Tyreek Hill is the MVP? Tyreek Hill just played against them today.
Man, Newcastle lost to Browning.
They lost by 30.
To Browning, man.
They lost by 30.
So
MVP lost by 30.
The running back?
An MVP candidate lost by 30 to the guy who's really the MVP. We're just talking nonsense. MVP is not who has the best stats.
Here's my problem.
That's how it's been universally.
The definition of MVP is the
that's
most valuable player.
That's how it's been forever, Curtis.
But here's
Myles Garrett would be MVP. Why wouldn't Myles Garrett be MVP, man?
Myles Garrett should be in the consideration of MVP.
Why is he not?
Because the Browns gave up 30 too much lately.
No.
Simply put.
No, because he plays defense.
No, because he gave up 30 too much.
No, the Browns lead the league in scoring defense
at home.
No,
on the road they give up 30 plus.
No,
they are a different team on the road.
Yes.
They're like second. Man, them dudes like second. Man, they didn't give up. Man, look,
because let's put it like this: the Browns beat.
I don't know if they're giving up 30 out here, honestly.
Browns beat the 49ers.
Man,
the Browns beat the Ravens.
The Browns are number 2 in scoring defense. They're number 2 in scoring defense, man. I believe, off the top of my head.
Your head is wrong.
Pause, man.
Can I interject real quick though?
Go ahead, man.
We had Brock Purdy as the favorite 2 weeks ago. A week before that, was it not Jalen Hurts?
It was Jalen Hurts.
It was Jalen Hurts. We had Jalen Hurts as a front runner. Who else? Who else?
Dak.
One other person. Like it was changing dramatically week to week. So for me, it's like, all right, we've settled in on Lamar because he didn't have a bad week like everybody else had.
But he's been in the top 3 all those weeks though.
I don't think he's been in the top 3.
How is he in the top 3? He's only, even if he is, it's only because the Ravens are winning. It's not because of what he's doing.
That's the goal of sports, is to win. It's not to just put up the monster stats. You play to
That's
win
not how
the
you
game.
determine it. That's not how you determine an MVP, man.
You play to win the game.
Well, I mean,
how you determine MVP? If you take them off that team, it shows their value. It's the most valuable player, not the most stats.
No. Because this is a debate that me and breaking into all the time.
And y'all be wrong.
No, this is the best player on the best team. My thing is my point is LeBron would be MVP every year, and you couldn't give it to anybody else if you go by that definition.
You could.
How?
What do you mean how?
He leaves, you go to the lottery. He comes with a championship contender. Is that
because
simple?
He has a bunch of one-year deal players.
It's that simple, though.
He has a bunch of one-year deal players. Let's not act like...
You going behind the numbers?
No, I'm giving context to these jaded numbers. Last year, you take Embiid off the Sixers, they're horrible.
No, it's not true.
You take Lamar off the Ravens, and you put in Huntley, who y'all said, anybody can do what Lamar doing.
They were in the playoffs.
These Ravens aren't winning the division. We have 2 years of proof they wouldn't win the division without Lamar.
But we also have 2 years of proof that they were actually still solid with
What
Lamar.
is solid? This is the number 1 team in NFL with him. Without him, they lose to Sam Hubbard on the bench.
They lost to Joe Burrow.
No, they lost to Sam Hubbard because Burrow didn't play good. They lost to Sam Hubbard.
You let them tell it. Joe Burrow won that game.
I don't let them tell it because they're last in the division. I want to hear from them.
Man, that's way different though.
But y'all told me Huntley could do what Lamar does. For 2 years, y'all have been proven wrong.
I never said he could do what Lamar does.
I did. I said it.
Their offense doesn't change a ton.
He can manage a game. He can manage a game. He could
Guys.
throw for 100. He could throw for 182 touchdowns and an interception and win.
Guys,
Just because the
managing the
defense got
game
4 turnovers,
and
he could
putting
do
up
that.
56.
Hold on. Let's see talk. Go ahead.
56. Managing a game versus putting up 56 on the number 2 team in the conference. Come on, man.
Miami quit though.
Miami
I don't
quit.
care.
They
Quit or not.
Historically,
Y'all gotta stop with
they
this quit
beat Miami.
stuff. Did it happen?
Historically, they just beat Miami, man. He got like 3,500 yards for the year, man.
Okay.
So
that's game manager numbers, man. That's Sam Howell, bro.
But if you take any starting quarterback off of their team, like they're gonna take a step back. At least they should.
I'm looking at it. I just looked at a team. That
I can't believe Bray. I can't believe Bray
just
just said that. I can't believe Bray just said that, man.
They should.
But I looked at a team that played Kansas City today, and they didn't.
Bray been saying that for the past month.
I looked at it. I
all
look at
that
a
money
team
they
that
gave up, all the exposure tour continues.
Yeah, I look at the Browns. Damn, they fourth quarterback. They 11-5. So
Myles Garrett, MVP, man.
Like I told you, I have Myles Garrett and Tyreek Hill as my MVP. I'm not mad, obviously, that Lamar Jackson's gonna win it. He's about to win me some money. But I look at it like this: his numbers, his first league MVP numbers. It was no question that he was the league MVP. He deserved it.
There's no question this year.
Tore it up.
There's no question this year. It's just people who don't like him. It's just people who love stats. If you actually watch the game and watch what he means to the Ravens, who have the best record in the league, there's no question who the MVP is. There's no question.
So it was a question 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't a question.
It was a question 2 weeks ago, right?
It wasn't a
Brock
question.
Purdy, you even said Brock Purdy might have been a front runner for MVP a few weeks ago.
No, because CMC and Brock Purdy would. I was saying I just said Brock Purdy so they wouldn't give it to CMC. But if we really do this, you take Brock Purdy off 49ers. They probably have two more losses. You take CMC off, I don't know, because I looked at Elijah Mitchell Cook today. You take Lamar off the Ravens, they do not win a division. They're not the number 1 seed.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all.
It's supposed to have a machine. They ain't even have it.
But I also would sit up there and say, if you take Patrick Mahomes off of Kansas City, they're what?
That's my
wins, maybe? This year?
No, I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
because they play well. They play well defensively, and they're in that terrible division, so they could still walk away winning the division.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That team, I think Kansas City has a good defense, but what they ask Pat to do every week is
guys. They don't ask him to do anything. They don't ask him to do anything. Like y'all give him a lot of love. They don't ask him to do anything. They can win games 12-0.
I mean,
like any other team that has problems passing, guess what they do? They run the ball. Chiefs refuse to run the ball, so they're not asking Pat to do anything he can't do. They just want him to try to put up numbers.
I disagree, bro. I disagree.
Of course you do. It's a Pat. No, you want to hear the truth about Pat?
But
hey, man, I gotta jump off here real quick, fellas.
Okay, cool.
Tomorrow or what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, where Chris at?
He disappeared.
I don't know if he saw the link because me and C didn't know where y'all went, man. So I don't know if Chris got the text or not to hit the link.
He on.
He on here?
Yeah, he on.
Oh, all right. All right, fellas.
All right.
Yeah, but we say all this, Mahomes this, Mahomes that, bro. If the Chiefs just sat there and just did what the Raiders did to them last week, the Chiefs could do that. Chiefs have a good enough offensive line where they could just be a running team and play good defense.
I think you overrating that offensive line. That offensive line has been bad this year. I think their center.
Oh my goodness!
No.
They got
their center.
They got 3 Hall of Famers on one offensive line, dude.
Their 2 tackles have been terrible this year. See, Their two tackles have been god.
Have they been terrible, or Buddy just won't stand in the pocket?
No. Taylor.
Their interior three is the best interior three maybe in the league.
The interior three, but their tackles have been horrible. They've been horrible. They've been penalized more than any other tackles. And
you know why? You know why? Because Buddy won't step up in the pocket. Buddy tries to scramble outside the pocket. It's a difference. Step up because you're well protected up front and deliver a pass. But no, he's looking for the big play still.
How did Trey Hendrickson get that strip sack today? That came right off that left tackle.
Step up.
Pat stepped up. He stepped up in the pocket and got.
Oh, he tried to run away.
He's got his strip from behind him. That's behind.
He tried to run away. Throw a check down. Like every excuse this dude gets, man.
There's no excuse.
Because he doesn't play the QB position the way it should be played. He freestyles it.
Okay, so how do you play the quarterback position the way it's supposed to be played? Break this down to me, because on one hand you love the way Tom Brady plays it, but then you sit up there and say Lamar's playing it like neither one of them play the position the same way. So what does that mean?
You don't have to play it the same way. Whatever works for your team to most succeed, that's how you play it.
Pats won 2 Super Bowls.
Cool. We're talking about this year. We're gonna stay on topic. This year.
Okay.
They're struggling. They're struggling passing the ball. Run the damn ball. Run the dang ball.
I agree with that.
Run the dang ball.
I agree with that, but then does that not sit at the feet of Andy Reid though? And his philosophy? Does that?
$500 million man can say, "Hey, coach, let's audible to the run. Let's check to the run." He does all that blue 80 mess.
Hold on. Here you go. But here's what I'm saying though. Me and you being Patriot fans, we've actually watched Tom Brady. We watched Tom Brady go into games where he struggled with the offensive line, right? And Bill will sit up there and say, "This just ain't your game to throw the football today. We're gonna run the football the entire game, and we're just gonna play bully ball." Kansas City I feel like they just not incapable of doing that because that's not the way that Andy
Reid don't coach that way. Patrick Mahomes is not patient enough to deal with that. That's
all I wanted to get there. How much did that actually fall on Andy Reid? That was the only question I was asking.
It's 50-50. Because Mahomes is not patient enough to just hand the ball off 30 times.
Okay. That's fair.
We all know
that. Fair. That's fair.
And Andy Reid, since his Eagle days, hasn't been doing that.
That's fair. Now, back to Lamar. And I want to make sure that we get enough of this in for everybody. I personally think that Lamar's had a good year. I'm not going to take anything away from the man. You can't. I mean, he's had a really good year. But when we look at this season being an MVP season, like we look at him and we say he was the MVP of the league. How much do we actually sit up there and be like, he was the MVP of the league, but we look at where's that signature game, right? Dominic said it ain't 50-50. I can actually see the comments. It's mostly Andy. He said it's 70-30 Andy.
That's cool too. I mean, that's cool too. There's nothing to come back. At the end of the day, Mahomes has got the cachet and the ability to audible. He hasn't. Cool. Andy gonna call what Andy gonna call.
I feel like that's Chiefs. That's been the Chiefs culture. Just like Baltimore. Baltimore don't put Lamar in those type of situations to drop back every single time. Everything is gonna be predicated.
Why would you do? Why? But why? They're winning. They're 12-3. What they're doing works.
It works. What they do is working. It's working, at least on the regular season.
You know who else had issues with drops? Since y'all love to talk about the Chiefs drops, the Ravens.
It's not as bad as Kansas City's this year, but they've had in the past though. In the past, I'll give you that.
No. They had issues with drops, and what did they do? They're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna run the ball more."
But
real simple. Real simple.
their receivers.
The guy who y'all the
elite
elite receiver that Zay Flowers is, had drops.
Nobody called him elite, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
No, nobody called him elite. Stop going overboard with that, bro. Nobody's called Zay Flowers elite. I said he's a really good receiver, which I think he is. He's a really good receiver, bro.
So if he's really good, then what is Rice? I'm just trying to figure this out.
I think Rice is a good receiver. I think he's a good receiver.
No. So when you say it like that,
there's a difference. I think Zay Flowers is a more dynamic receiver. Rice is a good receiver, though. He's a good receiver. I think Zay is a legit number one. Can I ask you this? Is Rice a legit number one? Or is he more of a number two to you? Tyrone, I know you sick. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all got next year.
I'm sick because I don't know how Zay Flowers is a number one receiver. And today was his first ever 100-yard game.
Because he plays with Lamar Jackson in that offense. There's a reason why your boy Crenshaw Brown asked to be out of that offense.
And what did Crenshaw Brown do?
He went to Arizona.
And what did he do? No.
He's in Arizona.
Huh? No, what did he do?
What are you talking about?
No. What did he do?
He caught for over 1,000 yards.
When?
In Baltimore.
In Baltimore. What did he do since he left? Did he catch over 1,000 yards?
He's been hurt.
No. He played at least 15 games this year.
No.
Did he get for 1,000 yards in 15 games? Oh, he didn't?
No. Who's been throwing him the football? Kyler just got back a few weeks ago.
Bro, you told me he's a number one. I told you he's a gadget punt returner. You didn't listen.
Hold on. I've never seen her say Hollywood Brown was a number one receiver. I've never said that.
Oh my goodness.
I've never said that.
Oh my goodness.
I said he's solid. I think he's a good receiver. I've never said he was a number one receiver. That's different. Everybody can't be a number one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When you make comments like that, there's nothing I can say.
Tyrone, I'm trying not to talk about your Bengals, bro.
I'd rather you talk about them than you just blatantly lying to the good folks.
So we got to get back to this though. Is Zay Flowers who's better, Zay Flowers or Rice? Which one? I just want your opinion.
Rice.
You think Rice is better?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all love stats. So stats. So he has better stats. He has better size. I've seen him like he's a more difficult matchup.
No.
Flowers, you move him in the slot, you can move him around. He's an outstanding route.
You was hound Zay going into the draft. You wanted us to draft him. You didn't.
I know. I never said I didn't like the kid.
But you downplaying him now. This is.
He's 5'6", bro.
He's not 5'6", bro.
Bro, he's 5'6". Like what the?
He's not 5.
What is Rice? 6'2", 6'3"?
He's probably 6'1", but he's not. He's nowhere near that. He nowhere has the speed that he has, bro.
Bro, Crenshaw Brown got all this speed, and what does it do? Not get 1,000 yards.
Why do you keep bringing up? He's 5'9". Zay Flowers is.
Okay, and what's Rice?
Receivers?
What's Rice?
He's
I don't have anything against short receivers. I just don't think they can be number ones.
Steve Smith wasn't a number one receiver?
Steve Smith was a number one receiver. Steve Smith 5'11".
Hey, don't you disrespect Steve Smith like that now, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Steve Smith was definitely a number one receiver. Played way bigger than his height said. My favorite receiver of all time.
Well, he's light skinned, so that makes sense.
Here you go. Dominic said, I don't know if Zay is a number one, but he better than Rice, though. Agreed. I mean, what? You want to talk about the Cats real quick? The Bengals, real quick, since they keep talking about I'm trying to figure out how the Bengals got cheated. That's what Clarence Nixon said. Bengals got cheated.
The only way they got cheated is they're in the same spot as my Pats with a lower pick. They're dead last in their division. They went 2 straight years with their whole division getting hurt, and they was fully healthy. Now they actually got had some injuries, and now they crying. That's how they got cheated, because they crying.
Agreed.
But
But you know,
I don't want to keep talking about them. Hendrickson is a great football player, but I said it 2 years ago, and I've been proven correct again. Jesse Bates was the best defender on that team, and it
Over
wasn't
Trey?
close.
over Trey.
Jesse Bates was the best defender on that team, and it wasn't close.
I don't know, bro. I
You don't have
know.
to know. Ask the Falcons.
Trey's impact, and as well as DJ Reader, I throw DJ Reader in there too. I'm getting tired of Zach. What is with you?
Like
and
you
Zach
could
in the
throw,
football?
you could throw Trey, DJ Reader, who both on the D line, by the way. Jesse Bates was in that secondary cooking, cleaning up
Jesse
all
had
that
a-
BS.
He had an off year his last year in Cincinnati, didn't he? He came up big in the playoffs, but I feel like he didn't play well last year.
Would you play well if you on a if you on a 1 year deal? He wanted his money, bro. He played to not get hurt. He played timid. So that I'm not going with that.
But I mean, they weren't just missing Jesse Bates this year, clearly.
But we could use that contract talk with Juju, but never mind. We're not gonna go there. That's off topic. Because y'all keep saying Juju played better with Mahomes. Well, he played for a
I told
contract.
you can't stay on topic. I told you can't
But
stay.
that's why I said. That's why I went off that.
Can't stay on topic.
Jesse Bates is the reason the Bengals defense doesn't look the way it has in the past. Simple. Y'all still got y'all safety Logan Wilson out there making tackles 12 yards
Get
upfield.
safety now.
Making 12
Logan and
tackles
Pruitt
12.
are good though, but I do think it's funny.
Pratt is a great linebacker. Logan
You-
Wilson
you-
is not.
You remember during the summer where they put up Raekwon's contract next to what they paid for Pruitt and Logan Wilson? Like
And
they
we see the
got
difference.
a deal like Raekwon ain't really that dude.
Hey man,
Like it's levels to this, bro.
levels. Shout out to Roquan Smith,
It is
a top
levels
5
to
favorite dog of mine all time. Sideline to sideline.
him and Patrick McQueen, bro. Like they got things on lock in Baltimore, bro.
Sideline to sideline. The idiot Bears let him go. Thank the Lord. So now the whole world can see the talent that he was.
I don't disagree. I
Like
don't
it's
disagree
just
at all.
beautiful football that man plays. Beautiful.
So I guess since we got being a little small little Bengals topic, what's expected for Cincinnati going forward? Because they got some free agents that they got to re-sign and some stuff like that. Obviously with Joe Burrow's contract.
So what's expecting to go forward? They just gotta hope that Pittsburgh doesn't resolve that QB position.
Or get an offensive coordinator that actually can put everything together. Because that OC doesn't seem like the OC is a problem.
It wouldn't matter who. It wouldn't matter if.
I don't think
it wouldn't matter if Bill Walsh was the OC. Until
know
you
if
get a QB in Pittsburgh, you're gonna have the same issues.
I don't know if we know how good Kenny Pickett is, though.
We do.
We know yet.
We do. He can't throw for 250 and 2 touchdowns in the same game. We know this. So,
But how much of that was on the OC though? Because I don't think we know
we
that.
can't keep blaming the OC. We cannot keep blaming the OC. At some
They've
point,
been
Kenny
better.
Pickett's got to play football.
They've been better though since they fired the offensive coordinator. They've been better offensively.
They've
There's
just run the
definitely been a
ball more
difference.
and use play action. Kenny Pickett's not the guy. All right, I'm not a Steelers fan. I actually hate the Steelers, and they're my most hated team, even above the Cowboys and the Jets. The Steelers are number 1. If they get a QB, they're dangerous. But if they think Pickett is their QB of the future, cool. I'm happy with that. They'll still stay in 3rd place in their division every year. I'm okay with that.
Also, you putting Cincinnati last is what you're saying. So, you said 3rd. Or does Cleveland
for this year?
Or does Cleveland start to drop next year in that division?
Cleveland's not going to drop.
Because Cleveland's got they're in an interesting situation too. Like not just to make this about the Bengals, as far as them being the only team in the division that's played a quarterback. There's some cap casualties coming in their way too. I mean, they got Amari Cooper's contract coming up. I think he's probably in the last year of his deal next year. You got to figure out what you're doing with Chubb, him coming off an injury. And then obviously Njoku.
Chubb is on a team-friendly deal.
Yeah, it's eating up a little bit of cap, bro.
It's
Why would
team-friendly.
the Browns drop? I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, you just. Why would the Browns drop and they had the most players on IR this year? That doesn't make sense. A healthy Browns
Cincinnati
team,
had a lot of people on IR too.
They didn't have as many as the Browns. So
they
we
had
can
a
stop
starting
that.
quarterback. Jamar and T were both out of the lineup. Yeah, Cooper gone.
My man.
I think so too.
My man. The entire Browns O line was like out of
Not the
here.
entire offensive line. They had like 2 offensive linemen now. It was like
Their
2.
quarterback, their all-world running back. Like, come on, man. Let's the team on the Banks has some injuries.
About the Browns at the beginning of the year. I told you about the Browns. Don't do that.
I don't know what you told me when I said they would be second.
No, you
which they
didn't.
were.
You had Cincinnati second.
Okay.
We had
You
this
had them winning the division. I had
Ooh.
Baltimore winning the division, so let's not go there. Because at the end of the day, linebacker play still matters.
It's fair. It's fair.
But no, the Browns won't drop. If they get healthy, the Browns are very scary. Very, very scary.
So I think the Bengals have been basically saying, the Bengal fans at least, they've been saying, I think the thought process is they'll franchise T. Higgins ultimately this summer, which I'm not even sure what the franchise tag is for a receiver. It's like probably what like 20, 25 million?
25 million. So you're going to give T. Higgins 25 million. You're going to lose even more players.
Well, they'll give him the franchise tag, and I think ultimately they're not going to trade him. They'll tag him for.
They don't
one
never
season.
trade him.
Yeah, they'll tag him for one season and still lose him the next year. They'll basically do it. I guess would do what they did with Jesse Bates, which was they tagged Jesse, and then he still walked. So, I mean,
I don't know if they had the ability to tag him.
I think they figured, but I think if you're a Bengal fan, you got to feel pretty good about some of the things that you saw with over the last few weeks. I think they found something with Hudson, the tight end. I think he's solid. I think they got something solid with him. The offensive line actually played pretty well once Joe went down. They found something with the offensive line. They played overall. I think the offensive line was solid.
Oh yeah, they didn't have to block for 7 seconds for Joe to throw the deep ball.
That's fact too. That's facts too.
They just 1, 2, 3 get it out of there.
That's facts. They simplified the offense a whole lot more with Browning.
They didn't just sit there and let Joe hold the ball for 2 hours and then throw it deep. Look at that future Patriot quarterback on the screen. I'm so upset. I'm really gonna be rooting for Kirk Cousins next year.
You gonna be rooting for who?
Kirk Cousins. This is sickening.
You want Kirk?
No, I don't, but that's what's gonna happen. Anyway,
I'm fine with us getting Kirk Cousins. Okay, now that we lost, I can talk about Patriot football again. Now that we lost today, I can talk about Patriot football again. And I'm cool if we get Kirk Cousins. I'm cool with that.
We'll be mediocre at best because he's a mediocre.
Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, bro.
He's mediocre.
He's a good quarterback. If you put the weapons around,
career record is what 56-1, the epitome of mediocre. He's the face of mediocrity.
Kirk Cousins is the perfect union quarterback. He's a perfect union worker. He's a perfect union worker. Meaning he's gonna do exactly what you need him to do, but he ain't gonna go overboard with it. So
I don't need that. I don't need that.
He's gonna do enough to keep his job to where you can't fire him. And if you fire him, you're gonna be like, what the fuck going on? Look at my statistics. That's exactly what he is. He's a perfect union worker, bro.
56-1. What am I gonna do with that?
But because I'm coming to the realization that Bill might really be our head coach next year.
I don't know why you come to the realization it's going to happen.
Stick around somehow, bro. So
it's not somehow. He will be our coach.
If that's the case, I don't want a young quarterback. I'd rather us get a vet. I'd rather us get Kirk Cousins, and then just let Bill do what he gonna do with the defense. Draft a Marvin Harrison Jr. or one of these like great receivers that's coming out in the draft. That's what I would rather do.
Bill need to call it a career, bro. He did everything you need to do. He need to just hang it up.
You talking about Bill?
Yep.
I agree. Me and Curtis have had this conversation, but I think he's doing just enough to maybe hang on to his job one more year.
Nah, bro, you need to hang it up. It's over, dude. Brady gone. It's time to hang it up.
He's
bro.
showing. Here's the thing, though, bro. He's still showing that he can actually put together a good defense on the field, bro. That's what I mean for real. Like what we did to Josh Allen today is gonna be underrated. Josh was like what, 1 for 8.
It's Josh Allen though. Like it's Josh Allen, bro. He's gonna he's gonna give you opportunities to shut him down. Bro.
You and Curtis gonna get along. You and Curtis gonna get along.
It's Josh Allen. I can understand you saying
it's Josh Allen, bro.
It's Josh Allen, bro. He's gonna give you opportunities to look good.
So
it's Josh Allen, bro.
So hold on. So where you got Josh Allen as far as your quarterback hierarchy?
Top 10.
Top 10. You ain't got him in your top 5?
I haven't really thought about it, but if I had him in my top 5, it'd be like the bottom half of the top 5, maybe 4.5. Like it's Pat, Burrow, Lamar. Actually, you know what? No, Pat, Lamar, Burrow, then maybe Josh Allen.
Y'all killing me with this joke.
Yeah, then maybe Josh Allen.
Y'all killing me with this Joe Burrow shit in the top 5. We're gonna have a whole lot of conversations.
Man, listen, Burrow is nice, bro. He is. He's just nice, bro.
I can't believe you got him over your boy.
Who, over Hurts?
Over Hurts.
Man, Hurts need to hang it up too. After what I seen the last couple of weeks, bro, I'm not even on Hurts right now.
You down on Hurts?
I'm down on him right now. I wouldn't try. Like, it's probably. I'll take Mahomes over him. I would take Burrow over him. I would take Lamar over him. I think they're the only ones I would take over him right now.
Okay. I'm not taking Joe over any of those guys you just named. But
why you down on Joe Burrow? What's wrong with Joe?
You can't stand him.
I was trying not to go here, man.
You can't stand him,
bro.
I was trying not to go here, bro. Honestly, I'm down on Joe mostly because of the fact that the guy's had a full deck since LSU, bro. He's had a full deck since LSU. Like, can we see what he is without having 2 number 1 receivers? He went from having Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase to having Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. I mean, can we see? Is that possible?
So basically, he just had Jamar Chase his whole career. Because I'm not T. Higgins and Justin Jefferson not the same conversation, bro.
No, him and Justin Jefferson ain't in the same comp, bro. But I think T is a good receiver.
And Tyler Boyd we ain't even mentioning.
Yeah, that's not close. But T. Higgins is a bad boy, bro. Don't disrespect T.
Oh yeah, he is. But if they had the opportunity to let him go, Justin Jefferson was
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Out the door. So basically, he had Jamar Chase his whole career, which is understandable. I can see your reason behind. I don't agree with it, but I can see the logic behind what you're saying. But I mean,
just look at what Jake Browning has been able to do, though. As long as Jamar has been on the field, Jake Browning has looked like a pretty good quarterback. As long as Jamar has been available.
That's fair. But Jake, it's bad to say right now, but I don't think Jake Browning's a bum. Like I don't think he's a
starting quarterback in this league either, though.
I don't know. There's a couple of teams you can go to and start right now. He can go to Minnesota right now and start, even over Kirk. I think.
Over Kirk?
I think, yeah.
Y'all disrespectful.
Yeah, I would take Jake Brown.
Disrespect for Kirk. Kirk Cousins was their MVP candidate last year, bro.
He lost to Daniel Jones in the playoffs, man. I gotta stop being silent about this.
Bro, Tom Brady lost to
Daniel Jones.
Tom Brady lost to Nick Foles. Let's not do that, bro.
That's fine. Daniel Jones, bro.
Nick Foles, bro.
Daniel Jones, bro.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
Like Daniel Jones, bro. He got outplayed by Daniel Jones. Yeah, Tom Brady put up 500. Daniel Jones, B.
Yeah, bro. Daniel Jones.
That's just inexcusable.
A lot of people lost to Daniel Jones last year.
No, bro, they
A lot
didn't.
of people lost to Daniel Jones last year.
No,
Not in the
they
playoffs,
didn't.
they did. Not in the playoffs, they did. After
No, they
going,
didn't.
what was the Vikings record last year?
Like 13-4
Oh yeah, nah. You don't lose to Daniel Jones at home too. 'Cause they
at
were on the
home.
road at home. Yeah, bro.
At home
That's a bad
in the
look.
dome. So it wasn't no weather.
So y'all got Kirk Cousins, what, like bottom 20?
Yes,
in the
sir.
league?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Told you, bro. He's a perfect union worker, bro. He gonna do just enough to where you can't look at his performance evaluation and say, you know what, we gotta let you go.
There's a
But
reason why he only gets 1-year deals. He's not about to long term him.
He got a long-term deal with Minnesota.
No,
he
he
got
did
3
not.
years.
He's been franchise tagged every single year.
No, not recently. He just had like a 3 or 4 year deal with Minnesota.
Yeah, he got a 3-year deal with him.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
so
he
that's
just,
not a long term deal. I'm talking 5. You don't want him for more than 2 years. They can get out of that in 2. A 3-year deal can get out.
Well, he's a free agent this year. This was the last year of his deal. So
And that tells you everything you need to know. They're not bringing him back.
I think he got. I think they. Well, do they have a? I don't think they got. They almost got to, because they're not gonna be bad enough to actually draft a quarterback. Minnesota is. And
Bo Nix is the perfect quarterback for them.
What you gonna get, Russell Wilson?
Bo Nix. Bo
he
Nix is the
actually
perfect
is,
quarterback
actually.
for them.
Yeah, he is actually.
Bo Nix?
Yeah, Bo Nix would be a nice addition to the offense, bro. But I also think.
What's the difference between Bo Nix and Kirk Cousins?
But I
Kirk
also
Cousins
think. I
What?
also think though that the Viking. I think Kevin O'Connell. It's a lot of systems, bro. That's what I think it is. I think a lot of systems make a lot of these quarterbacks look good. Kevin O'Connell did a nice job with Josh Dobbs.
Me and C had that conversation before. Like it's a lot of this is systems.
Yeah, a lot of these systems are set up for quarterbacks to
Because
succeed.
it ain't great quarterback play.
It's really not.
It's just good arm. It's just great arms.
Yeah.
It's a 7-on-7 error.
I still can't believe y'all. I still can't believe y'all so high on Joe Burrow, man. I still can't get this out of my
Man,
head.
listen, I'm be real with you. Last year in the Super Bowl, bro, I would rather have seen Patrick Mahomes than Joe Burrow, bro. That's what I was saying. Joe Burrow scares me, bro. I don't know why. I have no clue. But seeing like he scares me, bro. I would rather have played exactly who we played. I think we would have beat the Bengals over the Chiefs. I actually would think we beat both of them, honestly, but I would rather have played the Chiefs than the Bengals last year. And I can't explain it, bro. Just something about when you hit that field, bro. It's just him.
I think teams fear Lou Anarumo, like not Joe Burrow, bro. Lou Anarumo as a defensive coordinator, bro. When it gets tight,
yeah,
dude,
for Mahomes,
make plays, bro.
For Mahomes, he got a plan for Mahomes. That's it.
Jesus.
For anybody, that Super Bowl run, bro. Every game ended basically with the defense giving the offense the ball back or ending the game.
Who did they play?
They really can't stand Joe Burrow.
They played the Raiders.
They played the Raiders,
Kansas City. Who was the other one? Oh, Tennessee.
Jesus Christ, bro.
You played Derek Carr, Ryan Tannehill, and then you had Patrick Mahomes, who you got a plan for anyway. And then when you played Matthew Stafford, the only reason the game wasn't a blowout is because Odell got hurt. I think Odell would win that Super Bowl MVP. Honestly,
agreed. It got ugly if had Odell been held.
So yeah, you played 2 bum ass quarterbacks, and the quarterbacks you got a plan for that everybody got a plan for anyway. So I mean that Super Bowl run was nice, but let's put it in perspective.
Just a sidebar: 3 of those 4 games, Jesse Bates had an interception
against Derek Carr, Ryan Tannehill, and Mahomes, and then Matthew Stafford.
I'm just saying, it ain't too many teams that you sit up there and be like, Joe Burrow had what? He got sacked 10 times versus Tennessee. You're supposed to lose that game, bro.
You did.
You're supposed to lose that game.
You're supposed to lose that game if you're playing a decent quarterback on the other side.
Yeah.
You're playing Ryan Tannehill on the other side, bro.
Even with Ryan Tannehill, you still supposed to get that game home, bro.
You're still
supposed to get that game home.
If the opposing court, if you get 10 sacks against Kansas City, but they lose that.
Facts. It's a blowout.
It's the quarterback on the other side.
It's Burrow, bro. Burrow just finds a way. That's why I don't rate him as high as others, but he's still.
Where you got him at, C? We ain't never had this conversation. Where you got him at?
He's in my top 5.
He's in your top 5? I got him like 7 or 8. So it ain't like I got him like way down. But I got him like
taking over Burrow, bro.
Joe, Yeah, I got him like 7 or 8.
Who you taking over? That's what I want to know.
Just off the dome, I got Pat at 1. I got your boy Jalen Hurts. I got Josh Allen.
Lord have mercy.
Josh is asked to do more, bro. He's asked
Lord
to do a
have
whole lot
mercy.
more than Joe is asked to do. Lamar, obviously. I'm taking Lamar Jackson over him.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What do you think I'm about to say?
Don't say that dude with that store on his head.
No, I'm not taking Dak over Joe. No. That's a little too disrespectful.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was 5.
Aaron Rodgers.
I got Aaron over him.
Bro, he was cool until you said that, bro.
Yeah, like what?
How?
That came out of left field.
What has Aaron done that bad the last 2 years to take him out of being an elite quarterback?
No,
yes. He lost to Jared Goff at home with a chance to go to the playoffs. Yes, he has.
I wouldn't go that far. I ain't gonna say he did that bad, but he
was just the league MVP 2 years ago.
Can we give my boy Stafford some credit? Like, no one has mentioned Stafford. Like, I don't like this. I don't like it.
I don't have Matt in the top 5. I got him in the top. I'll put him in the top 10.
Matt he ain't that.
I put him in the top 5.
As of today, my top 5 is Lamar, Mahomes.
You got Lamar over Mahomes.
You talking about if you said today? I wouldn't. I wouldn't put Mahomes over Dak today.
Over Dak?
I would not put Mahomes over Dak today. Lamar 1, I would say Dak 2, just based on how they playing. Like if we did it right now, the last day of 2023, I'm taking Dak over Mahomes right now.
You
just based on it, just based on the season they had.
I'm cussing that Bray can't take that.
Just Mahomes on the season that they had.
Thrower, QB.
I told you Dak was top 10. You told me Dak Prescott won a top 10 quarterback.
We've
had this conversation.
He's not, but
if we're just talking about today, this season.
Should we just talk about today with these? Oh,
yeah.
Now,
will we add in the playoffs when Dak's gonna choke because everybody's gonna be sitting on them little crossing routes?
Nah. I'm just talking about this regular season. Dak's second best quarterback in the league behind Lamar. Just based on what they did.
I'll probably put Brock at second. I'll put Brock Purdy at second.
Brock is 2B. It's 2A and 2B.
Yeah.
We still are leaving out Stafford. I don't understand how we keep doing this.
Matt's having a good year. He's having a good year.
He's having a good year. He just the wins ain't there. That's the wins not there.
Did they win today?
Yeah, they one win away from Dallas.
All right, because Dallas is what 11 and what they 11 and 5.
11 wins.
Yeah, 11 5. I think.
What Rams got 10, don't they?
Nah, Rams got like 8
wins.
I think they got
like 8 coming in today. Yeah.
Or no, let me look at it. Matter of fact, now we're talking about it.
Yeah, like
because I think the Rams were 7 and 8 before.
I'll say this though, they've exceeded expectations the Rams have for me because I didn't have them being as good this year.
Yeah, the Rams 9 and 7 now.
Yeah,
and the Cowboys is 11 and 5.
Yeah,
Cowboys 10 and 6, bro. But
they 11 and 5.
They 10 and 6. We saw that game last night.
Oh well, yeah. I agree with you there. As an Eagles fan, I agree with you.
We saw that game last night. 10.
Yeah, I give them 10 and 6. But the Rams got the same record as the Texans, though.
We got to get into. I got to get off in a minute, but we definitely got to do a live about your Philadelphia Eagles and what the issues is going on in Philly, bro.
The issues is clear.
I'll tell you what the issue is, bro. It's that secondary. It's ass.
The issues is clear. The secondary is terrible, and they lost 2 great coordinators who are now great. They're now head coaches. It's not a mystery. Eli Ricks is out there covering number 1 receivers.
Yeah, they lost.
Nothing's a mystery.
They lost 2 above average coordinators. I don't use the word great. 2 above average coordinators, and they got an ass secondary. Oh, we got a trash secondary, bro. That's really it.
You got Matt Patricia over there sending them that same goofy Pats game plan that's not gonna work for everybody.
Hey man, you better leave Pencil Ear alone, man. He's always gonna be a Patriot, man. Leave my guy alone.
You got then my guy they OC. He's a first time play caller, so he's just being so conservative. Like you can't just keep throwing little 5-yard routes.
Yeah, We're gonna get into that. But I gotta get up off of here, bro. But I shared the live to my page. If y'all want to go ahead and share it, y'all can. It's in the group. It's in both Global Sports Junkies and Sports Hip Hop.
I don't know what Global Sports Junkies is.
Yeah, you ain't in there, but yeah.
No, I don't need to be.
But I'm gonna be out.
You only know sports if you can win bets. So
leave that alone, bro. I'll get at y'all.
All right,
bro.
All right.